I talk to people all the time about lifestyle and the things that you can do throughout your day, throughout your week, that can have a great impact on your fitness and your energy throughout your day. So like I said, right now I'm doing a wall squat, which means I'm doing a squat against the wall, so I can work my legs and do this Periscope at the same time. I also recommend to people to get a standing workstation. If your boss would be able to get that for you, that's great. You can also, if you have a laptop, you can put your laptop on top of a box or something like that on your desk so that you can stand up. By standing instead of sitting, you burn a lot more calories, and they do say that sitting is bad for your health. You can look that up online and see that people who sit have more chances of disease. So you want to get a standing workstation if you can. So can you show us how low you should go on, I'm assuming on the wall squat? That's a really good question, because if you're holding a wall squat for a long time, you don't have to go as low. You can stay a little higher so that you can hold it longer. But if you really want a good workout, wait, hold on. Okay, so I don't know if you can see how low I am. My upper legs are pretty much parallel to the floor. And by the way, I do have ankle weights on. You can see, and they match my shoelaces. Oh, by the way, that's another way to get more activity during your day. I wear ankle weights, oh sure, no problem. I've been wearing ankle weights today, and you would be amazed at how sore your legs can get from ankle weights. It's amazing. So you could be in your house, you could be doing laundry or just hanging around your house. If you have ankle weights on, you're actually getting somewhat of a workout and not having to set time aside. So that's the big, you heard that they mess up your knees. I haven't heard that before. It's never hurt my knees. So maybe it has to do with, maybe it just has to do with if somebody has any kind of pre-existing issue, but it has not hurt my knees at all. And I also, we've been making jokes in boot camp that we'll try to do wall squats wherever we go. So like somebody the other day said that she was holding a wall squat at the gas station. And so we try to just find like interesting or funny or silly ways of getting exercise in anytime, anywhere. Let's say you have to send a text message or do a Periscope. You can hold a wall squat, you can do calf raises. I do that a lot too. I'll be at the gas station and I'll do calf raises, and you just have to get past the fact that people might think you look strange. So what? I think the people that think you look strange are probably the ones that need to do it, and they probably are thinking, wow, I should be doing something too. She's doing it, but I'm not doing it. So that's kind of how I look at it. And so a few other things that you can do, like you can take, let's say you put a timer on, and you can do like a 5-minute workout break in the middle of your day. So you can hold a plank, go up and down the stairs, and 5 minutes is not that much time. So you don't really feel like you're taking an hour out of your day, and you don't have to take an hour out of your day, I swear, to get a lot of good results with fitness. I do talk to a lot of people that aren't doing anything, and the first step that I suggest with them is that they start with something, even if it's little things. I spoke to someone this morning. He came in for a consultation with me, and he needs to get a stress test before he can work out. But in the meantime, I told him to walk a couple of miles a day, and he's okay with that. So do whatever you can do. And by the way, as far as injuries, I want to mention this. A lot of injuries, you can actually continue to work out. But first of all, you should check with your doctor. But there's certain things like, let's say you do have a knee issue. For the most part, assuming it's not something that affects your entire body, for the most part, you could still work out. You could do push-ups. You could do any upper body workout. You could do core. And a lot of times if you have some kind of a knee problem, if you strengthen the muscles around your knee, you actually will help improve the knee issue. So those are some of my tips for the day. Does anybody have any questions or comments or hearts? I would really appreciate that. That would be sweet if you could give me a few hearts. I gave you a few tips. Is anybody going to implement any tips? Oh, thank you. I don't know who that was, but I appreciate it. I saw them, the little purple hearts. So you can go to my website, which is thebootcampgirl.com. We also are posting a lot of recipes on the Facebook page, which is bootcampfans.com. And we're also posting that on the blog on my website. So if you want any more tips, just go there. And thanks for listening. Oh, small biz coach, how are you doing? Oh, thank you. That is so nice. I see all your hearts. I really appreciate that. I was just talking, I was actually about to get off, but since you just got on, I don't want to leave you hanging. I was just talking about all the various exercises that you can do while you're working, or while you're doing anything, actually. So we have all these funny ways that people kind of get a workout in, even if they're like at work or at home. And actually, one tip I'm going to add that I haven't talked about is that you can do a lot of things with your kids. And for them, it's playtime. And for you, it's a workout. Oh, you got some hearts and some thumbs up. Thank you for that. So kids actually, you know, when you run around and you do workouts, they look at it like playtime. We as adults think of exercise as some chore, whereas kids, they'll get up and run around, and that's part of something they love to do. So you actually can have a little accountability partner with your kids, and you can make up games, and it could be your workout, but fun with the kids, so you're not taking time away from time spent with them. So that's another way you can do exercise without having to take away from anything else. Anyone else? Oh, thanks. I got some hearts, some more hearts for that. So that must have been a good one. Do you guys have any other questions? Okay, so what I want to know, I like to have people take action and make commitments to taking action. I tell this to my students all the time. Okay, so does anyone want to commit to doing something active? I mean, it is the holidays, and this is the time of year, if you're gonna do something and stay active, it's right now, because you got to burn off calories.